Coming to you from the new moon to the full moon, from one phase to the next, it's 97.9 The Rocket. Listen to it.
I came in a bit before the opening set. I took the bet. I know the rest is good, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I can scarce get by on second breaths between the breaths. Now it's 1 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home the way it's been.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to The King's Dilemma. I'm here, as always, with Paddington Wheels and PB. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I have no voice, but I must game.
Yes, Wheels unfortunately has a cold tonight. But we're back here. We have already done all of our power adjustments and picked our secret agendas. So, as the kingdom stands right now, we are up 3 for influence and knowledge, up 1 for wealth, and down 1 for morale and welfare. And something to keep in mind that we haven't had prior to the last game, we can now turn blood into gold. Whenever you pass, you can take 1 additional gold from here if you want. But if there's no more gold on the card at the end of the game, the scoring for the coin ranking on the secret agenda cards is reduced by 2. All right, is
That
everyone...
scoring is reduced by 2 if you take from the pool
no,
or regardless.
if there's just regardless if there is no more gold left on that card.
I see.
So basically, we can weaken like the greedy and like opulent cards that are like trying to score a lot off of money if we take all that money. But also, those are the ones who would want to take the money the most.
Yes, and if you have like an agenda with like a very low ranking for gold, -2 might end up taking score from you.
Oh, also, Paddington and I are allied right now on the open agendas for morale and knowledge.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
finally.
So if either of us scores points for that open agenda, the other one will get the equal amount of points.
Oh, okay. Wheels, we gotta take him down.
And then also, it looks like there's the leader can pay to ignore the effects of momentum.
Yep. And
Before each voting
before
phase?
the voting phase. And as previously, as for the last fucking like 10 games, if everyone votes for one side, then everyone who voted gets 2 coins. And we are in the rule of King Gumi Shark. So, shall we begin?
Let's go.
Paddington, would you like to start us off?
Sure. Donations to the cult of the mother are dwindling. The prior mother wants to give the option to believers of the mother to pay all of their taxes exclusively to the cult instead of the kingdom. Do we allow people to pay taxes to the cult directly?
No.
No.
An I is negative wealth and a negative sticker, and a nay is positive wealth.
I'm good, actually.
I prefer when we have the money.
Speaking as the court's treasurer, we have really eaten through the coffers recently. So, no. The court needs to do their own work if they want to get money out of the plebs. It's up to them.
we all respect the mother here. Mommy comes first, but Mommy don't need to pay the bills. So I think that Mommy can hold off on some of that.
Yep.
Plus, there's a new daddy king in town.
Exactly. Paddington, you start the vote.
I vote nay.
House Winrish Wheels.
I will. So if I pass for power, I can take an extra coin from what card? Where did that go?
From this card.
I see. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pass for power and take 1 coin from there and 1 from the bank.
Okay. I'm going to vote... I'm going to pass for power. PB.
Passing for power versus I'll put 2 votes on nay. I want to
Okay.
take credit for this.
All right.
Paddington, you have the opportunity to raise.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. The nays have it. Wheels and I both take 1 power.
Where did my coin go? Oh, why did it go over here?
Would you like to read the result, Paddington?
Sure. We firmly refuse to allow an option that would impoverish the royal treasury for the sole benefit of the cult. Tax money is better spent for the people than for lavish golden altars. +2 wealth.
+2
Yeah, we need to
wealth.
be spending that on lavish golden thrones.
Exactly.
Like, the council chambers are due for a renovation.
They are. We have to talk to whoever's in charge about that.
Gold
Bad
is
news.
soft.
I
I've
think
worn a
that's
groove into
us.
the seat.
Ah.
I think you mean great news.
All right. Wheels, would you like me to skip you for reading stuff tonight?
I'll give it a shot, at least for the first few.
Okay.
The famous cartographer Signar is seeking funds for a costly expedition to find the Ceylon Union, a mythical civilization of half-gods who left marvelous ruins all over Lewick. He claims they might still live on a remote island in Siar Ocean, and he's sure he can find it thanks to the Farscope. The royal treasurer thinks our money would be better spent elsewhere. Do we fund Signar's exploration? On an I, we get, what is that, morale and minus wealth, and on
Yep.
a nay, we gain wealth.
All these expeditions.
If Farscope's so great, why would you even need boats?
True. Can't you just see it from here?
Yeah, obviously.
The world is flat, after all. I mean, I'm looking at it right here. Well, I'm looking at it right here as well.
We were just so frugal with the last vote. I don't see why we can't let the
We
man
have
have his
money to
boats.
spare.
I'm putting 3 on nay.
Okay.
We cannot afford it right now.
3 on
We
nay.
need to save money.
Paddington.
I don't care. I'll pass for power.
Passing for power. How's Winrish?
How's Alexandrite? You still owe me a vote. If
I
I
do.
put 3 on I, could you put a 4th there on your turn?
I am obligated to.
Great.
Three on I. 1 on I, which means the eyes have it. And
I'm
which
disappointed
means
but not surprised.
I'll finally delete that. All right. And would you like to read the I result?
After long and expensive preparations, a huge fleet prepares to depart from Solad to probe beyond the western horizon under the direction of Signar. The agile vessels will soon swiftly ride the waves, but the ocean is mysterious, home to dangers and opportunities alike. +1 morale, -3 wealth, and that's envelope 15.
Okay. So minus +1 morale, which is actually +2, and it gets a hat. And -3 wealth, and it flips. And envelope 15. Also, Paddington, do not forget to take your power.
Yes. Thank you. I forgot that was a part of passing for power. The power.
Wheels, if you could sign this card, please, and lose 1 gold.
Sure.
And I can read the story if you would like.
Where the heck is my stamp button? Oh, there it is.
It's the beginning of a storyline. We haven't even seen this storyline before.
Yeah,
this
no, not at
entire
all.
game.
It's crazy that like 8 games in, we've just started, or like, what, 10, 11 games in?
Yeah,
We've
10
just
games
started
in,
a
I think.
storyline?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, sail away. The vast Sire Ocean holds many secrets and treasures, yet it is still mostly uncharted. The people of Salad, who have often lost themselves gazing into the blue vastness, gather in the city of Royan to cheer on the fleet as it leaves the famous harbor, itself fabled to have been built on top of the ruins of an ancient settlement of the mythical Ceylon. As the swift high-draft ships peacefully lurch into the deep waters of Explorers Bay, a huge crowd gathers upon the White Cliffs, from Royan to the lighthouse at Sunset Cape, to salute the intrepid seafarers until the ships fade from view to the west, vanishing into the unknown immensity. And that is chapter 1 of our new story. I forget if I shuffled this, but I'll shuffle again. Next dilemma. With the consumption of ash bread now released from the social stigma of poverty, its price inevitably increased, making it more difficult for the poor to afford it. The Royal Seer reports that the poor are protesting, asking for price controls on ash bread, but some believe it would hurt the economy and feed the grey market. Do we regulate the price of ash bread? An I is positive welfare and a positive sticker, and a nay is negative welfare.
This started out as poor food. We should make sure the poor can still afford it.
Yeah, it can't be like, you know, I don't know, name a ton of poor foods that poor people made good and then rich people inflated the price of.
Yeah.
I
This
don't see
isn't.
what the problem is. If they're out of bread, we'll let them eat cake.
I don't want another fucking quinoa situation.
Or lobster.
Hey, I'm very sensitive about that. Well, I think on one hand, you know, the free market, but on the other hand, there is a positive sticker at play. So, House Winrish, it is up to you to start.
Yeah, let's see. How much power is in the middle? We have 4 over there. I think I'm gonna pass for power on this one, actually.
Asking for power. God, that sticker.
And I'm gonna take another coin from the card.
Hmm. 2 on I. PB.
I've got some choices here. I would love a positive sticker. Positive stickers are great. But I also do want to keep the population starving, you know? I'll put 3 on nay.
3 on nay.
Bold choice.
Paddington.
Yeah, you know what? I can afford to go to bat for this. I put 4 on I.
4 on I.
Wow.
I choose not to raise. PB.
I don't want Paddington to get another positive sticker.
Actually, wait, yeah. Man.
My trick.
I don't really want to spend the power on this, though.
Absolutely. But the thing is, I can't fight 1 versus 2 here.
Yeah.
Because I need to go up to 7.
Yeah.
And Pad could probably raise again.
Yeah.
Easily.
5 is too expensive for me.
So yeah, I'll tap out.
All right, the eyes have
You
it.
win this round.
Wheels gets 4 from the center. A maximum price is imposed on ash bread. With such high demand, though, some merchants look to increase their profits by also selling ash bread on the gray market. But at least the amount available on the regular market can be more easily acquired by the poor. +3 welfare and -1 wealth. 1, 2, 3, which is actually 4, and it gets a hat. And then -1 wealth, which is actually -2 wealth, and it gets pants.
Interesting.
See,
There
as
was
the
a minus.
treasurer, I was right to vote against this.
The card didn't even say there was going to be a negative wealth repercussion, did it?
No, it
Nope,
didn't.
but sometimes there are surprise
Interesting.
repercussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is something I quite like about this game.
Yeah, you're making a mostly informed decision. Like, you're informed on the broad strokes, but not on, like, the... And you could infer, like, yeah, that might have an economic effect. Yeah.
Oh, and sticker 133 goes to Paddington. Ooh, a knowledge sticker.
Ooh.
Oh, god damn it. Erased one of my stickers.
Ooh.
Stealing that positive knowledge agenda right back. We still can't get any negative knowledge
Yeah, right?
stickers.
Bizarre. Alright, Pad, would you like to read and sign?
Absolutely. With cheap access to ash bread guaranteed to all by royal decree, the positive effects of a divining population benefit our whole society. Yeah, I'll have my name on that.
Putting the back up to +6.
Man, they're loving how it's Wylio out here.
My trick.
Alright. PB, you are up.
Now, in her old age, Celestina suddenly becomes fatally ill. As she lays in her bed surrounded by her hollow maidens and her illegitimate daughter, the king laments her failure in making him immortal. After a strange spasm, Celestina starts to go mad. "Mother, why am I standing there?" she says, pointing at her daughter. The librarian chancellor recommends we hasten her death as an act of mercy. Do we let her kill Celestina?
Aye or nay, nothing,
Wow.
nothing else said.
Oh yeah, no, she's cracked immortality. She's got it.
Mother,
She
why
swapped
am
her
I
mind with her daughter.
standing there?
She swapped her mind with her daughter. That's what she did.
Do we let her kill Celestina?
Fun. I've never had good feelings about Celestina, personally.
Paddington, you start the vote.
I do. One on nay.
Wheels.
I'm going to put 2 on I. Looking at that picture, I think she's already half gone.
Doesn't mean we need to speed her passing.
3 on nay.
You're just gonna pass for power, I guess.
Passing for a lot of power.
And I'll take an extra coin as well.
Paddington, would you like to raise? Pad?
I said no.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yep.
Wheels, would you like to raise?
Yeah, we're going to bring it up to 5 on I.
This is a pro-murder council.
Librarian assistance in dying.
I'm going to put 1 more on nay, because that will make it 5-5, unless Paddington chooses to raise, and I can moderate it our way.
I did not choose to raise.
Then It's a tie, and the nays have it. Would you like to read the result? PB.
Oh yes, of course. This was not my problem. Celestina is panicking in her death, uttering eerie ramblings. Mother, where are you? What happened to me? Help me. Given her history, these delirious invocations of the mother surprise many. Mother, how can I see me standing right there? At this point, her illegitimate daughter leaves the room, unseen, probably unable to endure the sight. Envelope 32.
All right.
No consequences.
No
Yeah, and not
consequence.
to peer too far into the alternate portal, but it seems that we would have gotten the exact same result regardless of what we voted on here.
Sure does.
We'll see. So what's the
No,
envelope?
it is the same
Oh, it is the
envelope.
Same
same
envelope.
envelope. Huh. Well, I guess we are too far in one direction to know what to find out either way.
Glad y'all spent all that power on something that literally
Oh yeah, me too.
didn't
I'm really
matter.
happy about this.
All right.
A few weeks after the sudden death of Celestina, her daughter comes to court. She is strikingly similar to her mother, and she soon unveils the mystery. Do you recognize me? It is I, Sister Celestina, mother of the Hall of Maidens and mistress of the unending. I have mastered the secret of eternal life. I can renew mine by transferring my mind to a new vessel. I'm studying how to apply this process to males, so our king will be immortal as well.
Let's fucking go.
We shudder when we realize the chilling fate of her daughter's young conscience, imprisoned in the dying cage of her mother's flesh. This shall remain a closely guarded secret for now, and most will assume that Celestina's daughter took on her mother's role at court. All right, we have a simple solution here. King Gumi Shark, I come to you to ask for you to make a great sacrifice for this, for our kingdom.
Mhm.
Have you considered transition?
Right. That makes the math a lot easier.
So have you guys seen Being John Malkovich? No reason why I'm asking.
I have. It's a great movie.
I have
I
not.
have not, but I'm vaguely aware of it.
No reason. No reason. Okay. Well, that's fucked up anyway. Paddington.
Yeah. Oh, yippee. The historian Hugus published a book speculating on the disturbing similarities between the mother's 8 daughters and Celestina's mysterious Hollow Maidens. I was saying this last time. The mere parallel is obviously heretical, and the prior mother demands a harsh punishment. Do we punish Hugus?
A nay is a
No.
negative sticker and positive knowledge, and an I is positive influence.
We've been quite consistent in our refusal to censor in this council. Don't go back and watch the last stream. I'm pretty sure I said the other thing last time, but I feel like in this case, we can't go punishing people just for speculating. Plus, like, she's
However-
really creepy is the thing.
The man's name is Hugus, and that makes me feel small. Therefore, he must be punished.
Yeah. Do you think he's related
Yes,
to
thrilling debates in the halls of the council.
All right.
Yes, I do think he's related to Lord Humongous, which I assume is what you were going to say.
No, I was going to say
Road
say
Warrior.
biggest dick is from Monty Python. I'm going to pass for power. And yeah, I'll take a coin.
I'm putting 1 on nay.
1 on nay. Paddington.
On one hand, we are a pro-knowledge kingdom.
Mhm.
On the other hand, I don't know. Celestine is scary.
Mhm.
I'll put another on nay. Sure.
So
2 on
that's
nay.
2 on nay.
Yes.
Wheels.
And the vote will end with me, yes?
Unless you raise.
Yeah, unless you
Oh,
raise.
right. If I raise and become the leader, then it ends with Paddington.
I'm actually going to
Yeah, I will
That's so sad.
raise it to I guess I need to raise it to 3. So I'm gonna do 3 on I.
3 on I.
I'll throw a second on Danae.
I will decline to raise.
That means that it passes to me to decide what is each side offering here.
I could chuck you a coin.
I was gonna say a crisp dollar bill.
We could each offer you a crisp dollar bill, 2 versus 1.
I'll make it 3.
I'll take 3.
Oh, I'll offer 5.
Okay.
Why is it influence? Actually, hmm.
Would you see 5 monies?
Yeah, I'm going to take that because I want you to get the negative sticker.
Absolutely.
Pangdon, would you like to read the nay result?
Let's see. You're not allowed to give that to
I will-
Paddington instead, are you? I don't think you are,
No.
since I have more power on it.
Yeah.
Nay. We allow Hugis's theories to spread. Many historians now believe that the mother's 8 saint daughters were created with the same rituals used to create the Hollow Maidens. The most extreme speculate that the mother herself must have been a mere human like all of us, and that Celestina intends to follow her path and ascend to godhood. +4 knowledge, Jesus Christ, and sticker 79.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it gets a hat. And you said 79? Yeah.
Yes. Is that abdication or is that one more?
One
one off of
until
abdication.
Okay.
So PB, you get the negative morale sticker, which actually just covers your other negative morale sticker.
Okay, we'll take it. The
Would you
second
like
Net
coming of the
zero
mother.
information gained.
Yeah.
The spread of Herod's heretical theories regarding the human nature of the mother among our people brought many to question the dogmatic authority of the cult. See, it's good.
Herod? Is his name Hughes?
Yeah, Hugus.
It says Herod.
I think Herod was the previous, was the first person to theorize about this, and then Hugus is the one who
Okay.
came after. I might be wrong.
That makes sense. All right. And I will take all of that. Boop. Next dilemma.
There's been a lot of things this game that
Ooh.
could have killed the king.
Yeah. We've received news from La Prom. The expedition has reached its next destination. So
I believe it's reached its final destination.
Whoa. So PB, you get the choice to either add 3 influence and end the game right now, or gain 3 gold.
I can make it
does
a win-win. You can add 3 influence and gain 3 gold.
Let's see. If Pad is rebel, then this isn't great for them. But they might not be rebel. Let's see. I would lose points from wealth being low.
You would gain those points back from knowledge.
Yeah. You know what? It's been a long time since we've had a king. I don't know. I'm really torn here. Because I feel like ending the game right now is decent for me, but also there were things I was trying to achieve in this game that I haven't gotten to yet.
Mm-hmm.
I was distracted by something away from my computer a second ago. Did the ayes or nays win the last one? Do I need to put my power in the middle?
The
nays one.
The nays one, yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Morale and that.
Can I offer you like 2 gold to do the influence?
If both you and Paddington pay me, I'll do the influence. All right, yeah, influence it is.
All right, that means the king abdicates.
We're
1, 2, 3,
Too
4.
powerful as a kingdom.
Too powerful.
Things just went too good.
Wow,
I-
that's not how I wanted the game to go.
Sorry about that. Well, that is the end of that game. Very short. That was 30 minutes.
I could
Things are going
probably
great.
last another one.
Okay.
Turns out that there was just a really good resort at Stringer's Gulf, and King Gummy Shark has left to go retire there. They
Yeah, I
abdicated.
guess.
All right. Well, that is the game. Let's go over scores. House Nuggies, what was your secret agenda and how did you do?
The rebel.
Oh my god.
You all keep leaving it to me.
I can't believe you've done this.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to really get things set up, so I only get 13 points for the 2 in the extreme.
House Winrish.
I was the opportunist, and I did as bad as I have ever done.
Ooh.
There is only 1 in the bottom half, 4 points.
I was greedy, and it actually went kind of ideally for me. 2 things in the extremes, so I get 11 points. House Crown.
I was the extremist, so I believe the difference between the top and the bottom is 10.
Yep.
Or no, and I include the distance to actually it's 11.
Yes. 11. All right, next up,
Yeah,
open agendas, starting with Paddington. Morale was second lowest, and welfare was in the middle, nil point. Wheels, influence was second highest. You get 1 point. I had morale at the second lowest, unfortunately, so that is... sorry, that's 0 for Nuggies, 1 for Winrish, and -1 for me. And that's Crayon. Wealth was the lowest, so that's -3. Knowledge was the highest, +3.
Mm-hmm.
And welfare was in the middle. And what's the deal with the points for morale? So Paddington also gets +3.
Wait, why is that?
If 2 different
'Cause
players
we're
have positive
alive.
open agendas for morale and knowledge, and either scores victory points, both players gain the
Oh
victory
yeah,
points.
they also get 3 points.
Okay.
Shit.
3, 3. Oh no, wait. 0 actually. Coins.
0 for me and 3 for Pad.
Yeah. How many coins does everyone have? I have 22.
God, I have 8.
15.
I gotta count. 14. Damn it.
Let's go. So that is me, then Wheels, then PB. So I get 8.
I get 4.
I get 1.
How much power does everyone have? I have 6.
11.
Also 11.
12.
So that is 2 points for House Nuggies and 1 point each for Crayon and Winrish. Which means we have a tie for first place.
Has that ever happened?
No. I don't know what the fuck happens. Hang on. Mark scores. Most victory points. In case of a tie, the victory is shared. And the moderator chooses which of the tied players has the privilege of marrying into the royal line. So I'm gonna say me. So that means in third place with 10 points, House Winrish. In second place, House Crayon with 13 points. And in concurrent first place, Houses Nuggies and Alexandrite with 18 points apiece. Which means that since the king abdicated at the top of the track, Paddington and I each get 3 prestige. PB gets 2 prestige, and Wheels gets 2 crave.
Got it.
Man, I thought that was going to work out a little bit better for me, but you two were both correct to pay me.
Yep. I also immediately got 3 crave because I've done greedy 4 times.
Oh, and
Yep.
Paddington should make sure that they take some extra crave for being rebel, and the king abdicated.
Yes.
Yep, I got my last the last crave I'm gonna get for being rebel.
All right. Make sure everyone gets their achievements marked off.
Yep.
And make sure that we reset down to what we are supposed to have at the beginning of the game.
I'm now
Which
starting with
Will have changed a little
14
bit with
power,
yours.
correct?
Let me double check. So you're starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positive ones plus 8, so 14, yes.
Yippee.
Wheels, you are starting with +1, so 9. PB, you're starting with -3 plus 2, so -1.
Yep.
And
9 again.
I am starting with -1, so 7. And open agendas, I'm not sure. Oh, hang on, let me scratch some of these off. Da, 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 da. Okay. So the most recent one for positive influence stays with Wheels. Most recent positive wealth stays with PB, as does negative wealth. Most recent positive morale goes to Paddington, and negative goes to PB. Welfare, most recent negative goes to PB as well, so you'll have to pick which 2 you want, and positive goes to Paddington. And PB, you also get positive knowledge. So, which negative open agenda are you putting back?
Morale.
Morale. All right, and let's randomize these. So, positive welfare, positive knowledge, negative morale, positive influence, and positive wealth. Bring that down. So, influence starts up 3, wealth starts up 1, morale down 1, welfare down 1, and knowledge up 3. And we start with 1 more power in the center here. Make sure this shuffled. All right. Oh, and who has the most power? Or most prestige, rather. I have 15.
I am now at 30.
I think it's Paddington now.
I have 40, yeah.
Okay, so that same order. I will pick first. Alright, let's see. Gonna take that one. PB, you're up. For the spirits so that they can see.
Yep.
Oh, I get to choose the king name. Which means, you know what? After so long, I'm going back to Rutra the Second. Going
She's
back to that one.
Or he's back? I don't even know.
They're back. Non-binary king.
Let's go.
All right, I made my choice.
Okay. 2 wheels. PB, can you get out of the menu?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna run and grab a drink. I'll be right back.
I have made my decision.
And Paddington.
Yippee. Oh, this works out very well for me.
So this game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of like 15-ish in theory.
All right, I'm good.
All right. Let us begin. Paddington.
Yippee. The Endearing, a ship from Signar's fleet, turned to piracy during the expedition and is now preying upon our trade routes. The crew quickly gained a reputation for cruelty and bloodlust,
Oops, sorry.
and their captain is now infamous as the Arsenia the Relentless. The High Commander says piracy should not be tolerated, but it is only a single pirate ship. Do we send the Navy to hunt down mutineers?
So an I is positive influence and a positive sticker, and a nay is negative influence and a negative sticker.
It
Gonna
is
be
a crime against the definition of words for a ship called the Endearing to be a pirate, so they must be punished.
It is true.
You can't allow piracy.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I don't remember who Signar is, but yeah, fuck those guys.
He was leading the. It was that new story. That
Oh, it
we
was
just
the
got,
new
right?
storyline. This happened already.
He was using the far scope. We were gonna decide whether or not we were gonna give him boats to look around, and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're using
God.
our boats to do this.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm tempted to vote nay. He should have had better fucking control over his guys. But maybe that's just me.
No, I'm here with you. I see it.
Gave him all that fucking money. All right, Paddington, you start the vote.
Yes. I vote. We're here to make a statement. 3 on I. No, we're not allowing mutiny. Not on our ships.
3 on I. Wheels.
That's a strong opening bid.
Oh, yeah, thank
I
you.
think I'm just going to pass for power.
And will you be taking an extra coin?
So did it get restocked with coins, or is
Yes.
it still?
Yes,
Okay,
it
then
did.
yes, I am.
PB, how into voting nay are you?
Moderately. I think we might have trouble. I guess if we vote a total of 3, we can just steal it from under Paddington's nose.
Mm-hmm.
So I will join you in that, absolutely.
I'm willing to put 1 on I then. Or sorry, 1 on A. That's my B.
What's a few more negative stickers among friends?
Which means
Fine,
that
take
to
your
a
negative
nay.
sticker.
the nays have it. Would you like to read the result, PB? And
We
Wheels, you
conclude a
take your
single
3
pirate
pounds.
ship won't cause us significant trouble. If Arsenia and her crew ever become a more serious menace, we'll react accordingly, but for now, the issue's too small to even bother. -2 influence, and stamp number 36.
Stamp sticker 36. Pirate Scourge. Negative wealth. That covers this one of Paddington's.
Yeah, clear out those positive stickers.
If you would like
Okay.
to read and sign.
Many sailors have rebelled and joined Arsenia's pirate ranks. Now her pirate fleet terrorizes the seas, preying upon commercial routes.
Wheels, don't forget to take your power from the center.
I love the card being like, we'll deal with it if it ever becomes a problem. Sticker, it became a problem. Guess what? I already have the negative open agenda for wealth. It's not a problem. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all.
True. Got to clear these out from last time. There we go.
That was our first abdication in a long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wheels, would you like to read or no?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Wow, another one of these. We
Yeah,
received
2 in a row.
news that after months spent wandering the Siar Ocean in search of the fabled island, our fleet has discovered a large shipwreck graveyard. On the brink of insanity due to their lengthy journey, the sailors want to abandon the search and recover the sunken treasures. Do we push the exhausted soul? Do we push the exhausted sailors to go forward? On an I, we lose welfare and morale. On a nay, we gain morale.
Sunken treasures. I mean, it's pretty fucking cool. We don't even know if this fucking island exists.
Yeah. I'm
Bird
happy.
in the hand and all of this.
Well, also,
I'm
I should
happy
have
to
leader, right?
get
Yep,
there.
you should. What'd you say,
Get
Bang?
there
I
first,
feel
leader.
like
Go on.
I feel like we should. We can't let them give up now. We saw what happened last time we let one of those sailors slack off. They immediately went and became pirates. We got to push them forward so that they don't stop and just become like treasure hunting pirates.
I mean, in
Hmm.
fairness, they did that when we gave them work. Maybe if
Yeah.
we don't give them work, they won't become pirates.
3 on I.
3 on I.
Okay. I don't have a horse in this race. I pass 4 power.
Wheels.
I'm gonna do 4 on nay.
I am... I'm gonna put 1 on I, so that it ties and I can just decide it as I.
Alrighty.
Okay. The eyes... Oh, the eyes have it. Would you like to read the result?
The fleet continues its search for the mythical island, despite the protests of the crews. However, such a prolonged journey into an empty ocean is taxing on the minds and bodies of the sailors. Many of them go mad with despair and throw themselves into the sea. -2 welfare, -1 morale, and envelope 18.
And envelope 18. Oop. Not gonna lie, I forgot that's what I voted for. Anyway. 18, you said? 1-8?
Yes.
Correct.
And PB, if you would sign.
Oh, and Pat, did you take your power?
No, I didn't. Thank you for that.
So starter game will move knowledge up 2 spaces.
Oh, Pog.
We're a kingdom that loves knowledge. No matter
It is
what the
known.
cost.
Would you like to read it, PB?
Absolutely. A glass tower. Persistence rewards us. The location of the lost island of Ceylon has been found. Getting there was no mean feat, but a great reward awaits our emissaries when they finally arrive. The library, a grand stilt tower made of metal and colored glass, still stands by the sea, right at the entrance to the main bay. The islanders, last descendants of the Ceylon, have now regressed to fishing and pastoralism, are very welcoming and unaware of the library's precious content, instead worshipping it as a god of glass and iron. Only the few of them who can read are granted access to it and retain any memory of their glorious past. They're called the Holy Guardians, and their peers revere them as priests.
Peer revered. All right, well. Pog, I suppose. Yeah, it's a weird thing with that.
Yeah,
sometimes.
doing the same bug. Just checking.
Yeah. Still there. Oh, hey.
Oh,
See, I
hey.
made the right choice.
I don't know what was going to happen with that pirate ship, though. Guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
All right. I will read this as is destined. Inspired by the library, the architect Zenodotus wants to Zenodidus, there we go, wants to build a copy of the Stilt Tower at the mouth of the Ermac River in Eels Bay. A project of such a grandiose scale, though, would destroy the historic eel fishing community of the bay, and the royal architects even question its technical feasibility. Do we fund this colossal project? An I is negative wealth and a positive sticker, and a nay is positive welfare and a positive sticker.
No, we know how to get there now. We don't need our own.
I don't know. I feel like building one could be pretty cool.
Where the fuck is
We've been
Eel
doing
Bay?
a good job responsibly saving our money for a while. It's time to spend it on something.
But the
Hey,
historic
wait, that's my
eel
place.
community.
People aren't fucking with my eels.
Yeah, my character this round, Andante Winrish, turns around with a giant eel in his mouth and he goes, "Huh? What are you doing with the eels? We gotta keep the eels."
All right. Well, it sounds like y'all are pretty well determined. All I ask is that you do not let Paddington get the most influence win this vote here for another positive sticker. So I will pass for power.
Paddington.
Oh, another sticker. No. You all seem to have this in the bag. I pass for moderator.
Ooh. Wheels.
I'm gonna do 4 on nay.
Take the sticker. I'm going to pass for power.
Yay, House Winrish is so short on stickers.
Wee, 1 power.
All right.
And also make sure you get your 2 coins, Wheels, because that is unanimous.
No, it's 2 power PB because Paddington passed for moderator.
Ah, shit, sweet.
All right. The trade of the succulent eels of the bay is a major source of wealth for the kingdom. Yeah, and it can't be jeopardized. Yeah. The fishermen of Eels Bay will not forget our wisdom, a triumph of humanity over hubris. 2 welfare and sticker 48 for Wheels.
Well, the other side of this card has some shots at our kingdom.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
It's a pale caricature of the original. It's still the most impressive building in the kingdom.
Owned. Well, it covers up one of my negative ones, so... Wheels, if you would read and sign.
The fishermen of Eels Bay organized a yearly festival to celebrate our decision to preserve their traditional way of life from the reckless destruction.
Let's go. Eels.
Stamped.
Eels. All right, PB.
The alchemist Zosimos may have found a way to refine the process of extracting gold out of blood. Hey, remember that? It may spare us from performing so many sacrifices, but he needs criminals to test the improvements on. During these tests, no gold will be produced and the subjects would die. But potential future benefits are great. Do we allow Zosimos to experiment on criminals? If we have negative welfare and a positive sticker. If nay, we have negative knowledge.
Listen, I know that we're the knowledge kingdom, but I think we kind of went too far with this. Now taking 8 girls into the woods and experimenting on them for the secrets to immortality, that's one thing.
We can all agree.
But
are you saying that we should treat orphans worse than our criminals?
No,
We gotta be treating the criminals worse than the orphans.
I'm saying that, maybe it's time to turn this around.
I say we go harder. We don't stop gambling until the big payout. I thought I knew you all.
Actually, I don't know. I'm kind of two minds here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want the sticker. I just want the Gamba.
Tell me your 2 minds, House Crown.
Well, I'm just more thinking strategically here. Both options kind of work out for me.
Well, the vote starts with House Winrish.
Look, we already figured out how to make gold out of blood. I think that's about as good as we can ask for without, digging too far, Mines of Moria kind of thing. I feel like it's going to break bad if we keep trying to push it. So I'm going to vote nay. And let's see. We're going to put just 2 there. 2 on nay.
All right. Also, the spirits say 99% of advisors quit right before the big payout.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass for power. House Crown.
Let's see. I will pass for moderator. Why not?
Passing for moderator.
No, my moderator.
Paddington.
I'm gonna put 4 on I. Because this is a cause I believe in.
4 on I, doubling down. Wheels.
Pass. Sure, I don't give a fuck.
Wheels, no. Wheels, I will
Wait, do
pay
I
you
give
to
a
put 2 more
You're gonna pay
on
me?
nay. Yes, I
You're
will
gonna
pay you to
pay
put 2
me.
more on nay.
Then yeah, I'll put 2 more on nay.
All right, how much? 4 money? Does that sound fair?
That sounds great.
Which means it is a tie. Moderator.
Yeah, we're gonna go nay here.
We're going nay.
Where's those coins I heard about?
I dropped them, I believe, into your zone.
Oh, perfect. Yep, I see them.
Bias mods.
Don't let me get in my zone.
If you would read the nay result, please. PB.
We turned down the scholar's request, sacrificing the lives of a few criminals to obtain gold so that they can give back to the community is one thing. Torturing them is another. However, not improving the efficiency of the ritual means we'll have to keep sacrificing a lot of people to obtain gold from them. -2 knowledge.
Yes. Look at what we gave up!
It'll be okay.
By a factor of 10!
By a factor of 10, that's crazy. Damn. If only the Ashers had warned us. All right. Well, Paddington, here's another one. Here's your chance. Wait. Yeah, here's your chance.
Scholar Litmius has discovered a secret chamber of the temple containing hundreds of golden leaves minutely inscribed in the old language. He is translating them with his most trusted assistants, but progress is slow. He requests help, but the presence of more people near the sacrificial pit is undesirable. This is the kind of secret that can be sold to our enemies for a huge sum. Do we send more scholars to help Litmius?
Oops, sorry. An I is positive knowledge and negative influence, and a nay is negative knowledge.
Could have had.
Neither option. I mean, both of them have negative consequences, which I don't love. I like when I can do things and there are no bad consequences.
Mm-hmm.
We never shy away from knowledge.
Does the voting start with me because I was the leader?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wheels, can I pay you 4 coins for you to pay 4 coins and negate the effects of momentum?
That's a great idea. Yeah, let's do it. I declare No momentum. So I just put those 4 that you just gave me back in the pool.
Yep, I'll just fucking delete them. There we go. So no momentum this vote. So now we maybe feel more free to vote how we want without worrying about if the king will abdicate. Right now.
But I want the king to abdicate.
Rebel.
You know, you can't say the quiet part out loud.
I'm going to vote. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, I'm going to pass for power.
Passing for power.
How many coins are on this card? 3. That's not a lot of coins. I think I'm just going to take 1 coin.
I'm going to... I'm going to pass for moderator, my God-given right as the person with only 15 prestige.
I'll put a single vote on nay.
Single vote on nay. Paddington.
We're doing this, aren't we? I put 2 on I.
2 on I. PB.
I'll go up to 3 on nay.
3 on nay.
4 on I.
4 on I.
All right, I'll pass.
The ayes have it.
I just wanted to make it expensive for you.
Thanks.
Wheels, take your power. And Paddington, if you would like to read the result.
Oh.
More trusted scholars are sent to the Golden Temple to help Litmius and his assistants. The more who know of the secret ritual, though, the greater the chance of spies leaking the precious information to our enemies. The effort bears fruit, however. The Golden Scrolls give a full account of the rise and fall of the ancient Sun Empire. -2 influence, +3 knowledge.
That actually would have made the king abdicate. 1, 2. The effects of momentum, I think, means it wouldn't get pants. But +3 knowledge.
If knowledge flips over, then the influence should get pants.
Oh, true.
I feel like.
Yeah, never mind. I'll keep it there. Attach mystery sticker C, which means we have half of the stickers to the finishing of the game. And that's for this storyline. Who would like to read it?
Sure.
All right, Paddington.
And it was thanks to the mastery of agriculture first and then of mathematics that our people could think of more than mere survival and develop what was known for centuries as the Sun Empire. The entire East was under our rule, but few kingdoms rose up in the western steppes. The most powerful among them was the reign of the Chalice. Once it peacefully joined our empire, it became our door to the west. To maintain the peace, a marriage was arranged between the daughter of the Chalice King and the first son of the greatest family in the Sun Empire. After some centuries, the entire continent was ours. A council of the 9 most influential families was formed to rule over the empire. One of them, Rhea of the Chalice province, claimed to have found a way to make them immortal, but the price they would have had to pay was their own children. The council was horrified and banished her from the empire. When Rhea rebelled, the civil war between the loyalists, mainly from the eastern provinces, and the rebels, coming from mostly from in the west, lasted for decades, wreaking havoc, misery, and suffering upon the population. Neither side could prevail, but the superior numbers of the loyalists, paired with their superior troops and weapons, allowed them to retain control of the forts along the Nebula Mountains and hold the east, at least for a while. When Rhea finally arrived with her 8 invincible generals, the war was lost. The council gathered all our remaining knowledge and resources and hid anonymously all over the world. One day we will return to dethrone Rhea. She may have escaped the Sun Empire, but the sun will rise again after the eclipse, like a black dawn. Man, I wonder who put You know, an immortal person with 8 invincible servants at our doorstep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
Crazy how
she's the mother, right? She's the mother she's the historical origin of the story of the mother,
I
right?
Careful, that
guess,
sounds like
yeah.
heresy to me.
That sounds like heresy.
Oh, I mean, this is interesting.
Just say in Minecraft. Just say in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Okay, yeah, in Minecraft, I completely agree.
The children yearn for the mines. They yearn for immortality, too. All right. Next dilemma. Boop. Wheels, would you
More
like to...
boats.
Yeah. The Iron Swan, a royal heavy cruiser pushed away from shore by a storm, has discovered an island full of plants called nevertires, whose leaves eliminate the need for sleep when ingested. The
Caffeine.
locals refuse to sell them. They're sacred and dangerous. They offer us other goods, though, and will gladly share their fascinating culture. Do we order our soldiers to take the plants by force? On an I, we gain wealth and a negative sticker. On a nay, we get a positive sticker and positive knowledge.
We
Look,
don't shy away from knowledge.
exactly. And
Amphetamines or knowledge?
you get more, what is it? You get more flies with honey or whatever. Let's be nice at first. Maybe they'll give us the never tires eventually. I say nay.
I do have to
Who's
agree with the
leader right now?
nays.
Is leader me or Wheels?
It's
You.
I think it's you.
Yippee. Okay. Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. One on nay.
That's Winrich.
I'm gonna do 4 on nay.
Six on nay. I want that fucking sticker.
I'll pass for power.
Next round's gonna be a great one to pass for power.
Back to
I
the-
abstain. I don't need another.
Wheels.
It's 6 to my 4.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, we're going up to 7.
Ooh. I'm gonna make it 7, and then as the moderator, I will decide that I'm the
fuck.
leader. Boop. The nays
Just
have
have a
it.
casual 14 power in the middle for next turn.
Yup.
No, wait, sorry. No, Pat only put 1 in. Yeah.
Yeah, I put a coin in, which doesn't become power. So
Wheels, would you like to read the result?
A more diplomatic approach, while unsuccessful in acquiring the marvelous leaves, allows for a deeper understanding of the culture and customs of the local population, but also for establishing a profitable trade route with the island. +2 knowledge and positive sticker 38.
And 38. Trade with Nevertire Island. And it covers up one of PB's.
No! It could have covered up one of my bad ones. Damn it.
While we couldn't convince the simple folk of Nevertire Island to let go of their sacred plants, we still found profits in new trade agreements that are mutually beneficial.
Oh, did we move the stability token with the knowledge?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, we were just 1 away.
It's just that dire.
Alright. Next up. The first joust was very popular in the realm, and people are still talking about it to this day. The High Commander proposes we organize another joust. We'll have to spend a huge sum to top the previous one, though. Do we organize a new joust? An I is positive morale and negative wealth. And a nay is nothing.
Some
Buddy once told me.
The world was gonna roll me.
Sequels are never as good as the original. We had it with one. Why ruin it?
I concur.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I would
pass
highly
for power.
recommend, multiple people pass for power here. I'm gonna put 1 on nay.
All right, sounds like you have it covered. Pass for power.
Passing for power.
I'll take 2 coins for my unanimous vote.
Yep. All right.
2, 4.
What a shame! The people were just getting excited at the prospect of another joust and of another round of bets on the winner, but there will be other chances. Do not trash this card, put it in the event area of the realm board. Yeah, this guy keeps asking until we do a joust.
Does
Yeah.
it get shuffled back in for next round? Is that what happens with it?
Yeah, next game.
All right, cool.
Everyone takes 4.
Thank you. All right. Next dilemma, PB.
A beaming king enters the council room, lovingly holding Celestina's young hand. Sweet Celestina has discovered a way to make my royal bloodline immortal. I'm going to marry her and will conceive a royal heir.
No.
Celestina is clearly trying to creep onto the throne. She can't be tolerated any longer. We can oppose the marriage by having her declared a heretic and arrested. Do we arrest her? If yes, negative morale and a negative sticker. If no, negative influence.
If yes, negative morale and a negative sticker.
Yeah.
And no is negative influence.
Let's arrest her. Let's do it.
I'm glad you all are finally seeing sense.
Oh, who said I was seeing sense?
It's one thing to murder children in the woods. Well, not murder, but, horribly transfigure children in the woods. It's another thing to try to usurp the kingship from the proper bloodline.
Look, she's basically been our king for generations. I say let it ride.
I'm putting 1 on I.
Okay, yes.
I is arrest her.
Paddington,
and
I will
negative
pay you
morale.
10 coins to not vote.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Is that a yes? Is that a no?
What are your intentions towards this vote?
I'm going to be voting on nay.
I don't need money that bad.
I will give you 19 coins.
Whoa.
Twice nothing, still nothing.
Okay.
2 on I.
2 on I. Wheels.
Let's see. That's minus morale. Pass for power.
Passing for power. 6 on nay. PB.
What does she have on you?
Nothing.
Let's see. We can
a narrative
still.
achievement.
PB, I want to keep this
possibility.
going.
Oh yeah, we
Are
can
you with me?
absolutely win this here. I think we can just steal it since there's 2 of us versus 1. And I feel bad stealing a narrative achievement, but also
Hey PB,
I don't know. I
would
feel
you
quite
are
strongly
you
about this.
interested in 19 coins?
The thing is, I also have an achievement I've been trying to get for a long time.
What is it? Is it don't let Celestina on the throne?
I don't feel like it's a good idea to let her on the throne.
She's not even gonna be on the throne. The
And I
kid's
know,
gonna
we
be on
should
the
be
throne.
aiming for the bad ending. I know it's in both of our interests to aim for the bad ending. We're the Crave Gang.
Exactly, Crave Gang.
Hey, if you if you keep it going, I will gain a negative sticker, which is something I think most of us at the table want.
That is true.
I'm willing to listen. This is bigger than all of us. This is about immortality, okay?
While you all argue, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be
Okay,
right back.
have fun.
Oh man, I am torn here. I am torn up here. Oh man.
That is at stake.
So you're just paying me to not raise it all?
Yes, to vote no further.
Sure, let's do it.
19 coins it is.
Money talks.
Paddington.
I really want this to end here.
Just tie it. Leave it up to the moderator.
Ah, yeah, that'll help.
Oh, I love that lady. You can spread these out so it's easier to see.
God, you really want this.
Yeah.
Fine, take your negative sticker.
There is
Well,
no
there's
negative
no negative sticker on Nay.
Let's fucking go. PB, would you like to read?
You wanted this so badly, you should read it.
Thank you. Celestina prepares for the royal wedding. The king is ecstatic about her seductive sophistication and her foul promise of immortality. The marriage is a magnificent display of elegant opulence. Few suspect that Celestina's young smile is the product of many generations of disposable husks. -2 influence, which is actually -3, and the king abdicates. And -1 wealth. And envelope
I'm back.
34. Welcome back. I won, and the king both abdicated, and then he would have died anyway.
That's funny.
What was it? 34.
It's a good thing that he died right after the wedding night. It was like the day after he was dead. But also he told Celestina he was abdicating, like in the bedchamber that night.
All right, so whenever a player opts to pass, they may place power on this card. If the game should end because the king is dead and there are at least 8 power on this card, the game does not end. Instead, discard all power from this card. I think that's the immortality. Hang on, let me flip these in here. And this one as well. Okay. An eternal queen. The eternal queen. A year after the wedding, Celestina expects a royal heir. Sadly, before the birth, the king contracts a serious illness that forces him to bed. Celestina seems saddened, but takes comfort in ruling in her husband's place. Her daughter, the princess, never leaves her. I lost my place. Never leaves her, and they are guarded by hollow maidens. We know that Celestina will live for a long time, usurping the body of her daughter and continuing as the queen, marrying whoever the next aspirant to the throne will be. Many speculate that all subsequent kings of the realm hold little concrete power, acting as mere puppets of their many queens, all looking identical, all called Celestina. The few who know the dire truth secretly call her the Eternal Queen. If your narrative achievement was embrace immortality, you got it, which is me.
Nice.
As everyone guessed. I was wondering how the fuck at the beginning of the game it's like my goal is embrace immortality. Like,
And you're
okay.
like, didn't we already?
And then majority signer bonus, so that's 1 for me, 2 for me, 3 for me, and 1 for PB. So I'm the majority signer.
Enjoy your crave.
I will enjoy my crave. It was fucking hard-earned crave. 1 crave. And I get 1 crave and 1 prestige for finishing my achievement. All right. Well, that is the game. Let's go to the scores. House Nuggies, what was your secret agenda and how did you do?
I was greedy and I could have maxed it out if I had fucking fought you on that one.
Yeah. Oh, also I
not for you
get
meddling
1 crave.
kids.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I got
So 7 for 1 in the extreme.
7 for 1. House Winrish.
I was opulent. I need ones in the top, and I only got 2, so I also get 7.
7. I was the rebel, which means I get an extra crave for the abdication. I had 1 in the extremes, so I get 9. And
I was
House
the
Crown?
opportunist. I get
Ooh.
14 because there are 4 in the bottom half.
14. Open agendas, starting with Paddington. Morale was the lowest, and welfare was the second lowest, so no points. Wheels, influence was the lowest, no points. No points for House Alexandrite. And
I unlocked an achievement by us finishing with morale at the bottom for the third
Nice.
time for a third game. So I
Nice.
now lose 1 less victory point for from negative open agendas, which is going to matter here in a second.
I think that starts next game.
Oh, does that start next game?
Yeah, I
Dang
think
it.
so.
All right.
So wealth was not the lowest or second lowest. Knowledge was the highest.
Wealth was second highest. Excuse you.
Oh, wealth was second highest. That's my bad. So +1, and then +3, and
then
minus
-1 from welfare.
So that's +3, and then Paddington. Who had the morale one? Or the
Me.
Yeah, +3, and then Paddington gets +3 as well. And nothing for anyone else. Coins. Who has the most coins? I have 0.
I have 33.
22.
16.
So that is
6 points for PB.
6 points
Or
for
for yours truly.
6 for PB, 4 for Wheels, and then how much for you, Paddington?
I'm sorry, which one?
For third.
Third is 4.
4. And none for me. Power. I have 2 power.
I have 9.
8.
17.
So that is Paddington and PB. Which means, in 4th place with 9 points, House Alexandrite. In 3rd place with 11 points, House Winrish. In 2nd place with 16 points, House Nuggies. And in 1st place with 24 points, House Crayon.
Heck
Congratulations. Yeah. And everyone make sure you check off your achievements. Ooh, I got this for the second time. There we go.
And then let's see. I get 3 crave for coming in first with the king abdicating.
Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot about that. King abdicated.
Does this count as king abdicating or king dying?
King abdicating, because that happens first.
All right, so that's 3 crave for me.
3 crave for you. Paddington, you get 2 crave. Wheels, you get you get 1 crave, and I get 2 prestige.
Question. Should I have gotten 3 crave for the king abdicating last time?
No, because last time he abdicated at the top of the track.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Yeah, this whole session was kind of life comes at you fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird one. All right. Well, great games, everyone. We finished 5 of the 6 storylines. I theorize that next game will be banging out a lot of these ones and finishing up the last couple of stickers. I don't know. We have 9 cards in the deck right now, including the Joust again. I guess we'll see. It's going to be either 1 or 2 more streams.
Hell yeah.
PB, do you have a name for the king yet, or no?
Let's see, because it's explicitly not Celestina because she is the queen who's in charge of everything.
Yeah, she
and running
marries
everything
in
secretly.
gay. No one's stopping her from marrying a woman.
True. Bisexual queen?
This is going to be King Pawn.
King Pawn, okay. The first. All right.
The rest of them are just going to be King Pawn the first, King Pawn the second, King Pawn the third.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you all for playing, and thank you all for watching. Until next time, don't marry Celestina. Just don't. I know I advocate for it a lot. Don't do it.
I mean, unless you're into that.
Unless you're into that. Good night, everyone.
Good.
Someone to blame, fighting for air while you circle the drain. Never be sorry for your little time. It's not when you get there, it's always the climb.
When the stars align, the rights shall come to bear. Illuminate the signs, the exiles shall be there. All are not the same, but three shall